way to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Williams will pass. He tries to take the top off. He's got it for a big play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Makes the grab on the big throw. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jackson.
Well, your opponent scored. Opening drive, so obviously no need to panic, but I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Look out, he's got room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. No huddle, offense to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
The quick out. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Going up top again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get him to backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Underwood. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. And his throw is incomplete. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Wide open spaces. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Max looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Williams looking for a man. Extending the play. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Motion from the back. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Inside the 15. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Williams will pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Cajuns. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
To the air. It's Underwood. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.